year. So let that sink in a little bit. That's a lot of money. So let's actually outline some of these expenses of owning a car. And I'm going to tell you about how I would try to save money in every single one of these categories. All right, so I've pulled up this 2018 Honda Civic here. And as you can see, the true cost to own over 5 years is $43,993, which is just shy of $8,800 a year. Now, I purposely chose a Honda Civic. It's a pretty economic car. It's not crazy expensive. It's also 5 years old. It's not like it's some crazy flashy BMW that every person in their 20s really covets and really wants. All right, we can see that it's still quite pricey to even own this economical car. I mean, the average American salary is roughly $54K a year. So imagine owning a used car, and then that cost of ownership every single year is taking up 16% of your gross salary. It's going to be really hard to build wealth and compound our savings if we're continually living outside of our means, especially when it comes to car ownership. Now, I'm not saying that having a Honda Civic should be considered as living outside of your means. In fact, I think a Honda Civic is a pretty reasonable car, but I do want to draw attention to the fact that it could be costing you a lot more money than you might think. All right, so let's actually break down the costs here. The biggest expense on this Honda Civic is depreciation. So 99% of cars will depreciate, or basically have a reduction in their asset value as wear and tear and time goes on. So car depreciation is one of the biggest reasons why I think investing your money in a car is a really bad idea, because as soon as you invest that money into a car, the depreciating asset, the value of that car goes down. So essentially you are putting your money in something that is bound to go down. If you want to save money on this category, I would suggest not buying a new car. So infamously, if you've ever heard this, whenever you buy a new car and you drive it off of the lot, it then becomes a used car, and immediately 10 to 15% of that car's value is taken off due to depreciation.
ध्यान से देखिए